An award abstract is not just a victory announcement. For a grant seeker, it is a compact public record of what a funder approved, who the award served, what activities were funded, and what kind of proof the project promised. You should not copy it, and you should not treat it as the whole application. But in 5 minutes, it can show you the shape of a winning project. For today's teardown, I pulled a real public record from USAspending. Award ID 15PJDP23GG00849MENT. It is a $3 million Department of Justice award through the Office of Justice Programs to the National Association of Police Athletic and Activities Leagues. The project is about youth mentoring through PAL chapters nationwide. The first read is not about the dollar amount. Start with who and why. This abstract names youth facing risk factors such as victimization, juvenile justice involvement, substance misuse, bullying, and rural isolation. That tells you the project is not framed as a general enrichment program. It is framed as a targeted intervention for specific risks. Next, look for scale and place. The record points to 100 PAL chapters nationwide. That matters because the project is not just one local mentoring site. It is a network model. If you are studying this as an applicant, the lesson is that geography can be broad, but the service population still has to be specific. After that, find the actual activities. The funded work is not only the word mentoring. The abstract describes small group mentoring, training for mentees, mentors, families, and staff, and support for diversion and anti-recidivism work with local justice partners. A strong abstract usually connects the service to the system that will deliver it. Partners are another clue. This abstract mentions local chapters and training partners, plus selection criteria for subrecipients. That is useful because it shows how the project intends to manage quality across many sites. When a project scales through partners, reviewers need to know who does what and how the lead organization will keep standards consistent. Now look for the proof promise. The abstract says the project will use surveys to capture information about mentoring connections, family engagement, and reductions in risky behavior. This does not prove the project worked yet. It tells you what the applicant promised to measure. For your own grant writing, that is the difference between a good idea and a fundable plan. The amount and period also matter, but read them as constraints. This record shows a $3 million obligation, a performance period from October 2023 to March 2025, and a juvenile mentoring program line. That helps you ask practical questions. How much work fits inside the period? How many sites are realistic? And what reporting burden might follow? The assistance listing is another clue. This award points to listing 16,726, the Juvenile Mentoring Program. A listing is not the same as the full NOFO, but it gives you the funder's lane, the broad objective, eligible program type, and the kind of outcomes the agency is trying to buy with public dollars. Here is the caution. Do not overread the abstract. It is not the full proposal, the review score, the full budget, the award terms, or the complete compliance file. Public records can also have formatting issues. If a detail looks strange, verify it against the original opportunity, the award documents, or the funder's own page before using it. So what should you copy? Copy the structure, not the words. A useful abstract has 4 visible pieces: the need, the people served, the activities, and the proof. If your draft has inspirational language but those 4 pieces are hard to find, a reviewer may struggle to understand what you are actually promising. Here is the 5-minute method. Ask who is served, what problem is named, what work is funded, who helps deliver it, and how success will be measured. Those 5 questions turn a long public record into a study tool. You are reading for grant logic, not for trivia. Then turn the abstract into draft checks. Is your target population concrete? Do your activities connect to outcomes? Are partners named because they do real work, not because they look impressive? If there are multiple sites, does the application explain quality control, training, data collection, and who owns the follow-through? One abstract is a clue, not a rule. The real value comes from comparing several awards under the same program or funder. When the same patterns repeat, you learn what the funder seems to value. When something appears only once, treat it carefully. It might be important, or it might just be the shape of one project. For a small team, the habit is simple. When you find a program that fits your mission, save 1 or 2 awarded examples. Write a short teardown note: who, need, activity, partner, proof, and limit. Then read that note before drafting. It keeps your proposal grounded in what funders actually approved. The bottom line: an award abstract will not write your proposal for you, but it can teach funder logic quickly. Read the winners, verify the details, and use the pattern to make your own application easier to understand. This is the grant briefing. Find the funds, read the winners, and write stronger grants.